a craftsman. And he saw it, and he honored her. And we don't know her name, but we talk about her. We don't talk about the others who gave them their riches, whatever. We talk about that generosity of soul that is involved in being a craftsman. We are told to be, we are as Christians going to be made into craftsmen. That's what Christians is. We are to be, Jesus is the master, teaching us the care of souls, how to care for people, how to care for broken hearts, how to inspire and encourage and help out. That is what Jesus did. He was the master at it. And he taught his disciples, and he teaches all of us how to care for one another. That is the end goal of church. We come to worship God, but ultimately we are here to love one another so that we all inspire, heal, bless, and help one another to know the love of God in our lives. That is the work of the church. We don't do it for reward. We don't do it for recognition. We do it just to help one another know God loves them. That is what Jesus did for everyone. He saved this world through God's redeeming love, and he preached it. That is our master, and that is the craft. But there's this, that is what we are doing as Christians. That is what we will be about as a church. A church at work is a church invested in becoming craftsmen, learning how to care for the soul. Back this one example. There's a movie called Gyro Dreams of Sushi. Right? It's a documentary about this old Japanese guy. I think he's like 70 years old, 80 years old. And he is the world's best sushi chef. He's in Japan. His sushi restaurant is considered the best sushi restaurant in the world. He won 3 Michelin stars, which, if anybody knows anything about culinary, apparently that is the top you can ever get internationally. Now, a food critic says, this is remarkable because, and then he starts to describe the guy's restaurant. The sushi restaurant is in the basement of an office building. It seats 10 people at the sushi bar. If you want to use the bathroom, you have to leave the room and walk down the hall to use the public bathroom. It does not look like the world's best restaurant, but it is because of his craftsmanship. It's $300 a plate. Y'all are like, for sushi? I know that in Queens Boulevard there's a spot, or in New York there's a spot that's $10 for 3 rolls. Don't give me no $300. You need to book it at least a month in advance. You don't choose the sushi rolls. You're not given a menu. He picks it for you. There are no appetizers. If you want a Coke, you're out of luck. There are no drinks like that either. It's just sushi. And you want to know what? Best sushi restaurant in the world. People always go. Because he dedicated his life to the craft of making the best sushi. He knows how to cut. He knows the perfect temperature for the rice. He knows who sells the tuna, who's the best tuna fisherman. He knows how to preserve. He knows how to transport. And he demands of everyone who works in his restaurant utter meticulous care to doing everything perfect as they can. He knows the taste of the way things taste. So he knows that if this sushi comes now, the next sushi you should have should taste a little sweeter so that you can experience both of them the same. He studied this stuff down to a beautiful science, to the point where he cares so much about his craft that he is the best sushi chef in the world. He won the best honors, and his restaurant doesn't even have a bathroom because of the craft. But the most beautiful thing about it was when the food critic came, who finally rewarded him with the 3 Michelin stars. This sushi chef was not the one who made the sushi. He was the one who simply served the sushi. His son, who he taught, and the workers who he taught, they were the ones who made the world-winning sushi, not him. He was the master, but he taught his people how to be just as good as him. So when it came time for the award, he didn't make it. He served it. God sent Jesus to teach us how to be like God in love. How to be like Jesus in love. And in the end, God made